back to Dunoon Grammar School. I'm Mr Mitchell. I hope you all had a fantastic October holiday, although the weather wasn't very good. Hope you all enjoyed the mod. It was lovely to see Dunoon town really busy. So let's find out what's been going on in the school the first week back after the holiday. I'd like to start off this week's vlog by congratulating some of our pupils who did extremely well in the local mod, or the national mod. It took place last week. Lauren Kennedy won the under 12 mod Highland dance competition. Christina McFadden came second in the under 15 Premier Highland dance competition, and Katie Mitchell came second in the intermediate Highland under 15 Highland dance competition. Great achievements for the girls. And Skye Buteman also came third out of 18 in the mod fiddle competition. So great achievements. It just shows what great talent we have in our school. So well done to all of them. On Tuesday, Mr Dyer, our geography teacher, took his higher class away on a field trip to Loch Lomond. They did some work which are going to help as the pupils produce their assignment for SQA. Our advanced higher biology pupils left the school on Tuesday for a 4-day residential trip to Arran, and again Mr Shearer's arranged that along with Hermitage Academy pupils, and they're going to have the opportunity to be working through some of their coursework, and again it's going to be a great experience for them, and hopefully it will come to fruition when it hits the exam time. On Wednesday, a number of our sports leaders and a few of our staff took part in a first aid training course, which was arranged by Active Schools, and Anne Brown from the local Riverside came up and delivered that course. On Wednesday as well, Miss Howitt, who has returned from Spain for a few weeks, took her S3 pupils to work on the Film G project, and there'll be more information about that in the new year. We held year group assemblies on Wednesday and Thursday, and the year group assemblies, the focus of that was to really look at our expectations again, particularly in S4, 5 and 6 as they're preparing towards their prelims. All S4, 5 and 6 pupils will be issued with the prelim timetable at that assembly. So again, just about our expectations, about uniform and about timekeeping and about attainment, but we also celebrated achievements from each year group. And again, if any parent or carer would like to share the achievement of their son or daughter, please contact Miss Stewart. There's information on our website and on our Facebook page. On Wednesday evening, we held our first Primary 7 information evening. I know it sounds a bit early doing it in October, but the time's going to go so quickly. So again, that was great to see a fantastic turnout there. If anyone missed it, please do not hesitate to contact myself or Miss Stewart for the information. On Friday, we interviewed for our Principal Teacher Health and Wellbeing post, and more information will be issued out about that next week. And on Friday night from 8 PM till 8 AM, we are holding our S1 all-nighter, the annual event, which is a great night. And again, it's there to ensure that our young people in S1 continue to build the positive relationships with their peers, but also to add the positive relationship they've brought to our school community. So more information about that next week also. Our S3 business pupils are getting the opportunity to take part in a really new exciting project, which is called the Subway Challenge, where they get to design a new filling for one of the subs from Subway. They recently had a presentation from one of the franchise managers, Steve Harrison, who talked about Subway, and also had the pupils had the opportunity of asking him some questions. So we have Olivia and Matthew here who are going to be involved in the project this year. So can you tell me a little bit about it, Olivia? What's the Subway Challenge all about?
So we have to create like a 6-inch sub using the ingredients that are already in Subway, and we have to think about a presentation, target market, and within a 600 calorie
range.
Yep. And then so you have to like think about how to present it well, and like maybe a theme, and then like just make it tasty as well, and then hopefully if you win you get it in the store.
Okay, that sounds really interesting. Matthew, what kind of fillings have you been looking at so far?
Well, we've been looking at different things that we'd enjoy. For instance, nice meaty, something we would hide, like me and you would hide from our friends and family, something we would not like other people to think. Like your nice meaty.
Nice meaty fillings like local produce?
Yes.
Okay.
So you've got your beef, your bacon, your different cheeses.
Maybe venison, looking at Winston Churchill venison or something. Yep, good. Okay, good. So you had an assembly recently from one of the franchise managers, as I said earlier, Steve Harrison. So how did that go?
He talked to us more about franchises and like target market and his best sellers, and it was really useful, and we found out more information about Subway, and which will help us with the challenge.
Okay, Matthew, what kind of questions did you ask Steve when he was here?
After the presentation, I went to go speak to him one-to-one. I realised quite quickly Subway and other franchises are 10 times more strict than any of us originally thought. They're completely barred from using Subway's name or anything off of social media. They have to stick quite tightly to the rules and everything. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I really hope you enjoy the project. I'm particularly looking forward to tasting the sub fillings that you come up with, and I know you're getting the opportunity to visit the local Subway here, so enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing what the end products are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next week we have our head of house teacher meetings on Monday night after school, and again that's just to ensure that the house programme has been discussed, and if there's any issues we try and solve that during those meetings. And we're holding 2 Halloween discos on Tuesday night. We're holding an S1 and S2 Halloween disco, which has been arranged for to raise money for Costa Rica. Anna Docherty is arranging that. So again, tickets are still available, and everyone's more than welcome to come along to that. Hopefully we'll get a good turnout. We want to try and encourage as many more discos and events for S1 and 2 and S3 and S4 in our school. And on Thursday we have our S5 and S6 annual Halloween disco. It's always a brilliant event. The staff get dressed up for it and everything. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of costumes the staff are going to come in with this year. And next week I'm going to be in and around a number of classes. I'll be taking the camera with me so that I'll be able to take some footage to allow our school community, parents, carers and the community of Dunoon and wider to see what's actually happening in our classroom, so you can see the teaching and learning, and again you'll be absolutely delighted to see what goes on in the classrooms in Dunoon Grammar School. Have a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.